the light of wisdom. On the occasion of the 8th Conference of Parties on Climate Change, the Department of Posts in the Ministry of Communications has brought out a commemorative stamp.
Respected Prime Minister of India, Your Excellencies, my cabinet colleagues, Mr. Suresh Prabhu, former Union Minister for Environment and Forest, distinguished delegates, ladies and friends. It is my proud privilege to extend warm welcome to you on the 8th Conference of Parties to the United Nations Framework on Climate Change. Also, it is my pleasure to greet the ministers and other senior dignitaries who have arrived in New Delhi for the high-level segment of this conference. The gracious presence of the Prime Minister has just been heralded by the Nadaswaram, the traditional instrument of South India. This is a historic conference with the 4,950 delegates from 169 countries out of 186 parties to the convention. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, the lamp for enhancing understanding and achieving higher ideals has been lit in full realization that we cannot be indifferent to the interest of the next generation. Mr. Prime Minister, the government and the people of India, under your towering leadership, have held in highest esteem the principle of being in harmony with the natural environment gifted to our people by Mother Earth. Sir, on very many occasions, your political will has galvanized the government and the people of this great country to pursue the cause of the environment with redeemed vigor and dedication. Honorable Vajpayee, the Conference of Parties of the UN Convention on Climate Change being held in India is yet another demonstration, not only India's resolve to safeguard the Earth's environment, but also of your brilliant statesmanship, which has propelled this nation to the forefront of the global action for environmental problems. This 8th Conference of the Parties is a momentous occasion, close on the heels of the World Summit on Sustainable Development, which concluded very recently in Johannesburg. In a positive note, adopted by the world community to carry forward the march towards sustainable development. This conference on climate change strives further to address the formidable challenges confronting the humanity in its struggle to provide food and water. It is my distinct honor to invite His Excellency, the Honorable Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the Prime Minister of India, to address this great conference. The floor is with you, sir, the Prime Minister.
Honorable President of the Conference, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, India is privileged to host the 8th Conference of the Parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. I welcome our foreign guests to this land of rich cultural and natural heritage. Climate change has emerged as one of the most serious environmental concerns of our times. It is a global 1,000-year-old culture enjoins us to look at the whole world and all that it sustains, living and non-living as a family, coexisting in a symbiotic manner. I do hope that this essential principle of sustainable development would inform the deliberations of this conference and help all the parties which have assembled here to make progress in responding to this challenge. I wish you well in your deliberations. Thank you.
conference, especially on behalf of Excellencies and distinguished delegates. I am proud to thank Honorable Thiru Vajpayee for his words of wisdom, his commitment towards environment protection. Honorable Prime Minister, your words and your advice will definitely enthuse the world communities. We thank you. We wish you health and healthy in the years to come. Thank you very much.